how samsara is birthing. The desire created since the beginning when there is the conceptual mindset. The desire created. The desire assumed up, as is called the mind, assumed up. The true origin doesn't have it. Even not having doesn't even exist. Not having doesn't even exist. But at this part of the mind, there is the state of the desire that is assumed up. Trying to do like this, trying to do like that. That's the beginning point of the realms of samsara. So we have to go back to the true origin, that not having even doesn't exist, so that it will cleanse and dissolve the attempt to begin. Trying to have, trying to not have is the new creation. Samsara is birthed by the attempt to begin, which is the desire, trying to begin overlaying anything, trying to begin overlaying, looking, seeing, knowing, overlaying the mind or whatever. That is samsara birthing right there, with the attempt to begin. That is the birthing of samsara, trying to. That is the birthing of samsara. When samsara is cleansed totally with everything, how can we be sure that samsara will not exist anymore? Until there is no more certain or not. The beginning point is the birthing, and the ending is the ending of the beginning point. Right? So, when it's the essence that is all the same, there is no need to try to begin or to end all the same. That's it. It will dissolve all the same in balance naturally. This is even beyond birth control. Because it's all the same, there is no need to control. This is beyond having certain or not. There is no such thing as certainty or no certainty, because that is still the attempt to begin, whether it is certain or not. So this will end all about certainty or not. It will not be there. It will be without flaw naturally. So when it's balanced all throughout like this, listen carefully. It's not in the same way that has been trying to let go, trying to not letting go, trying to end, trying to not end. It's not like this, because that's the end result. It's not the true origin. This is torturing. It's not like that. Trying to end, trying to not end, trying to let go, trying to not let go, trying to be empty and not. You have to listen to that which is balanced, which is the true origin. There is no need to try to let go or not letting go all the same. There is no need to try to be empty or not empty. Do not rely on the conceptual mindset. Being empty is also conceptual mindset. Not emptying, also a conceptual mindset. Letting go itself is the conceptual mindset, the same as not letting go. Detaching is also a conceptual mindset. Not detaching is also a conceptual mindset. Liberating is also conceptual mindset. Not liberating is as well. Attaining enlightenment is a conceptual mindset. Not attaining enlightenment is also a conceptual mindset. So do not let it become a conceptual mindset. There is no need to try to be enlightened or not with everything. There is no need to try to let go or not letting go altogether. When there are no more concepts, no more mindsets, naturally there is no more discrimination. How can the mind fix on the emptiness? Until it becomes a state of emptiness. Luang Po said it is deceiving. Emptiness doesn't exist. It's there because of the mindset. That's why it creates a nest of a squirrel, a huge squirrel. Fixation to spaciousness, fixation to the projection of the emptiness. It's like a big hole, a big nest for a huge squirrel. Because of the conceptual mindset, emptiness doesn't exist. It's just created by the mindset. All the realms of existence is created by the desire from the concepts that is created by the desire. The true essence, there is no such a thing as letting go or not letting go, emptiness or no emptiness. It's there because of opinions and meanings creates such an idea of being empty or not, and it becomes realms of existence. Is this terrible? Because emptiness is created when there is no such a thing as emptiness. Emptiness is not emptiness, but is made up as empty, trying to be empty. That's why it's become realm of existence all over. This is a trace. Because it's created a kind of frame, a kind of limit. It's by the projection. When it's fixed by the mind to be empty, it's projected as emptiness. Therefore, it's there. But emptiness doesn't even exist. The question is, the assumed up of the great compassion is beyond sympathy and beyond metta, loving kindness. So how it happens in such a way? Luang Po said it has to dissolve the great compassion itself. Listen, this is already dissolving. There is already the purification for the great compassion already. Once there is the beginning of the mind, the suffering is right there immediately. When it is a belief value, When it is a conceptual mindset, it will drag a long way. Fixes to it big time. Listen carefully. Listen to that which dissolves both the attempt to begin and the attempt to end. Because normally, once there is the beginning, the attempt to end will follow. Trying to let go will follow. That is gonna be hit by the desire again and again. Back and forth. Listen carefully. Listen to that which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. With everything, there is no need to try to relate or not relate altogether. There is no need to try to let go or not letting go altogether. There is no need to try to end or not end altogether. This will not become the attempt to begin within the ending. There is no need to try to end or not ending altogether. And then it will not become the attempt to begin within the attempt to end. Trying to practice is the troublemaker. It is self-torturing. It is the desire that decorates it. It's not aligned with the true origin. It makes oneself abnormal, unconventional. Even normality is not normality, but these make it so odd. How can it be made so odd, so abnormal, so unnatural? Even emptiness is not emptiness itself. How can it be made empty? Even emptiness is not emptiness. It doesn't exist. And even make it to be empty like this, like that. That is make it odd. So the realms of existence is made by making the mind odd, making the mind abnormal, unnatural. Even normality is not normality. How can it be made so odd until it becomes the suffering that is unnatural? Even normality or ordinariness is not ordinariness. When it's be made odd, it becomes collective, delusive attachment. Delusive attachment in a group. Right in front of the screen is full of babbling, being afraid that oneself will not become remarkable. These are the damn money spinners. Even normality is not normality. And to make oneself as attaining enlightenment like this, like that, this is totally dark. Even normality is not normality. To delusively making oneself abnormal becomes being deluded to such oddness, to such unnatural ways, having self-importance as being someone who is enlightened or not, being special or not. This is so much self-significance. This is the dark ones. This is totally egotistic. make a conclusion well to dissolve both those who are blessing and the one who are blessed. There is no need to try to engage or disengage all the same. There is no need to try to attach or not attach all the same. Then there will not be someone who is being deluded or not, being blessed or not. We create our own conceptual mindset, attaching, not attaching, those who are grasping, creating concepts to hold on, and those who are bored, just not wanting, not grasping, trying to just detaching on and on. This is another side of conceptual mindset. Actually, there is no such thing as attachment or non-attachment, being empty or not. Once there is beginning to delusively grasping, there is oddness, specialness that follows. This is the tool to trick one another, to attract, having to have this kind of attainment of supernatural power in all those steps, somersault on and on. These are all karma from the result of the practice. These are all of karma. That's why it's become karmic difficulties that are unnatural from the karmic difficulties. However, one still continue to give value to it because one has derived from such belief value. Other people also continue to delusively having such a value according to one's own karmic difficulties. In the end, it's become the forms of samsara, of realms of existence. Just about the commoners, the noble ones, the arahants, these are already suffering because of the discrimination. If not having to let go or not letting go, there is no meaning as commoners, noble ones, arahants, bodhisattvas, beings, or the blessers. No such a thing, no flaw. Not become samsara of realms of existence, not become realms of existence. Realms of existence is derived from conceptual mindsets, belief values. What happens when Luang Po realized that it's not about ending for the sake of oneself only? What happened? Luang Po knew that it was a division. It is a separation. It's not the same essence with everything. It's like detaching from something. It's not the same essence. It's not suiting the great compassion. Trying to detach from something is not one essence with all things. This is not suiting with the great compassion. Therefore, Luang Po stepped back. This is not sympathy. This is narrow, not the true essence of the great compassion. How can it be just putting down, being empty, or letting go? That's not the essence. Or just detachment. That's not the essence of the great compassion. It has to be balanced with everything. It has nothing to do with letting go or not letting go. It's the balance. It's not about detaching from anything because it's impossible to be the same oneness, the same essence. This is not through great compassion, because great compassion is one with everything. It has nothing to do with letting go or not letting go, attaching or not attaching. Attaching or not attaching, how can it be the same essence and balance with everything? Then it has to be that which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment. It's impossible to be detaching from anything. Otherwise, it's going to be torturing. Attaching or not attaching or detaching is something that is about torture. There is no need to try to engage or disengage, being empty or not altogether. There is no need to try to be enlightened or not altogether. This is ending all the discrimination within opinions and meanings. Then there is no conflict within oneself. When within there is letting go or not letting go, trying to let go or not letting go, trying to be empty or not empty. This is conflict within oneself, which is itself self-torture. We cannot teach this kind of thing. Letting go or not letting go, there is a conflict within. Today we are openly talking. All types of mind practice is self-torturing, totally. Conclusion, dissolving conclusion. Well with it. Don't just disengage. There is no need to try to engage or disengage altogether. Don't be stuck with just letting go or not letting go, engaging or disengaging. There is no need to try to engage or disengage altogether. There is no need to try to letting go or not letting go, detach or not detach altogether. There is no desire that is the one who is attached or detached.